Hey people, I know I'm late to the party, but it's time to wake. But as Larry the Cucumber once said, it's time to wake up and smell the future. I mean, it's 2025 now. I know I won't be making much videos because I'll be quitting YouTube. YouTube though, so because I'll also be getting a brand new smartphone that I um got for Christmas, which was as an old curio, which was this old phone called the Curio phone, which Curio was this kid-safe smartphone which was my very first touch screen I had when I was 11 years old. But that's a story for another day. Which I just got it from eBay for Christmas this year. Now last year 2024 was pretty cool. I mean, out of all the Christmas presents I had, like Kool-Aid or Laid or vodka and all that other cool stuff. Yeah, I got a new electric shaver. But today we're gonna talk about last year 2024. First, we're gonna talk about these awful brain rot music videos. Now, this is one of my biggest pet peeves with the Gen Alpha because not only does it use this modern slang, because the modern slang feels like a bunch of pig Latin. All this mindless junk look like some bullshit you see on kids' YouTube nowadays. Anyway, for anyway, because you know why? Because a lot of people have this proves that nowadays people would watch anything nowadays for fun, and because this is my biggest pet peeve with modern YouTube though. But back in the finding the day back in the early days of YouTube from the early 2000s to the 2010s, that's how I remembered it when I was a kid. It was much more simpler. Now, if you're not a sperm cell, you probably remember watching Smosh back in the day. Before they were a big ass biz, me and my friends go each other's house on our Thanksgiving, go to watching Ian and Anthony making funny stuff. Yep, and they parodied some of my favorite contents on it here was basically the if anything was real life videos. Like I remember watching these all the time growing up. The if kid shows were real, if live action TV shows are real, yeah, they put anything in real. And even if social media was real, video games, movies, yeah, but it was it was all that back in the day. But that was the old YouTube back in the day. There was no cringe, no over the top content, clickbait videos or any random shit. But these days, this yeah, a lot of people are not really happy of this new stuff, especially with the modern slang, like Riz. Riz is a word that originated from Twitter. If you don't know, well, no, well, I had to look up this morbid topic. Morbid topic. So word whiz started on American YouTube and Twitch by some idiot named Makai Sinat in the mid 2021. So clearly there are some people who try finding the origin of Riz, but it started in mid 2021. And also another thing about the modern slang is that the word skibidi originates from this horrible meme called Skibidi Toilet, which I didn't know much about this and think it was like I honestly thought this was gonna be like some Team Fortress 2 and SFM animation, but nope, I was wrong. It turns out that this creepy 3D abomination jump scare is basically the main mascot of Gen Alpha. Jeez, this generation's Odyssey words say that the some circuses I've been through in my childhood. Next we're gonna talk about AI imagery. AI imagery is basically a bullshit. You know, I know that this started in 2023, but this is a trend I really wish was dead. But people are using this modern AI trend as a common trend nowadays. This AI getting the for real fault since it started out as these weird Pixar AI images, but damn, I just wish the people could stop making this random bullshit and a bullshit because this is why this generation is falling out of hand and is full of and why this generation is honestly not really perfect though. And now, I was born. I myself was born in 2002, so I am a Gen Z. Well, well, and because people my age were raised up on other cool things like SpongeBob, Adventure Time regular show, and all those other good shows I watch. Kids nowadays are gonna be hoods on this other modern shit like Wiz and Skippity. But while people my generation grew up with all this cool stuff, I mean, who ever had to think about yeah, but that was kind of the word trends that happened back in the day. But Joe, I honestly think if you couldn't think things that could get any stupider, I also think that there was some other stupid trends that happened since this past decade. Since the year 2020, there were so many chaotic things, like how the we should also talk about the internet um internet so there were people getting killed on Twitter, and there were mostly S-tier thoughts and drama, and TikTok was already in trouble since TikTok being one of the main things on Gen Alpha, having a controversy being banned in other countries. Oh yeah, social media has gone downhill, but I miss back in the day when YouTube was top tier. If you watched it back in the day, it was. You probably seen it when the logo was like this. You're probably an OG like me who grew up watching this stuff. And if you're not a sperm cell, you'll remember Smash. Before they became this crappy ass business, they used to have creative and fun original ideas. It was just Ethan and Anthony having fun, making funny videos for insane shit and to get a tons of views. And like I said before, this ultimately describes the old YouTube back in the day. No cringe, no over the top content, no crappy AI art, no brainwash shit, no clickbait videos. There were vibes of people having fun. But that's all I'm about to talk about in this video. Thanks for watching.